Hello, everyone. Well, let me do this. It's my little background. I got to center it more. There we go. What's up, everyone? Hope all is well. I'm here. You're there. I'm a mess. What can I, what can I say? I just got back from the hospital. It was a bad injury. I'm going to show you the injury so you guys can see what it looks like. You can see I'm not bullshitting here. So let me show you the injury on my leg. So see you should be able to see it here. My leg here, it's all in the cast all the way down. And I have a boot here to try and ease the pain. It's a little ridiculous. It's very painful. And it is what it is. I have to deal with it for now. And I will deal with it. It's gonna take some time. It could take months before I'm back at work. Back to normal. I haven't streamed in a while, and I just want to apologize to everybody. I never saw this coming. I never saw this coming. So I would tell you guys, like, listen, enjoy every day. Don't take what you have for granted. Don't be upset what you don't have. Be upset what you do have. Be happy with what you have and who's in your life, not the people who are not in your life, not the people who don't want to be there anymore. Because it's you got to appreciate life every day. So if you can move your hands and move your legs, and you can get up and go to the bathroom and walk and go out and do things on your own, be grateful, because that's a blessing that right now I don't have. Right now I feel pretty useless. I feel sucks. Yeah, I'm so used to going to work and getting up and doing videos and going out and driving, and it's a whole different world now. It sucks. There's no other way to put it. It just so everybody out there, my piece of advice is be happy with yourself. Be grateful that you wake up in the morning, and be grateful that you're able to grab things and move, and you can pop up out of bed easily. You could brush your teeth. All this now is a challenge for me. To get out of bed, to go to the bathroom is a challenge. To brush my teeth, to walk around the house, it's a challenge. And the best way I can describe it, here's what they did, because LC was asking what they did. They put a rod into my leg. So you can call me like a C3PO or a robot or something. And I have a rod in there. And it feels very heavy. So I'm not used to it and how it happened. So you guys know what happened. I took Chanel out for a walk, and it snowed. And like a jerk, I tried to pull back, and she was excited. I should have just let her go and run in the snow, and I didn't do that. And I fell, and it was so painful. It was ridiculously painful, and I broke my leg. And so I was begging for help, and it's 6:30 a.m., and it's only me and the dog. Okay, I don't have my cell phone because I left it upstairs like a retard. So I'm trying to crawl for the door. It's snowing. I have no gloves on. My hands are freezing cold. I'm crawling to the door, like begging, like, please, please, please help. I don't know what to do. I'm crying. I'm panicking. My leg is in severe pain. I'm just begging to get to the door, which is about a good 50 feet away. And I can't move my leg. I can't. So I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to do? I can't grab the dog. I'm in severe pain. I don't know what to do. So what I did was, luckily, thank God that somebody came out with their dog and recognized me and my dog. And my dog ran over. So she grabs my dog. She calls my wife, who races downstairs to get me. My wife's like, you're going to have to get up, and we're going to have to get you to the staircase inside. My hands are freezing, like freezing cold. So I use all my strength on my left leg, pop up, put my arm around her, and I hop, 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 hop. And the pain is unbelievable. The pain is unbelievable. And I hop and I just fall by the staircase. I fall on my left side because my right side is broken. And I try to put the right leg under my left leg as support. And I'm just begging for stuff like my gloves because my hands are freezing. I can barely feel my hands. They're frostbitten. My wife goes and gets me gloves. My wife tells my daughter, relax. You know, this is what happens. She takes the dog upstairs. She thanks the person who helped me. The person, she calls 911. She goes, gets me a hat because my head is cold. She goes and gets a coat. So she just throws it down the stairs, piece by piece. Here, take this. Here, take this. Here, takes this. Here, takes this. Rob is determining. That's funny. So I'm going to get to your comments and I'm going to get to my guests and we'll start the whole Johnny Depp thing. So I just want to let you know that I'm not bullshitting. This was extremely painful. Now, what did I break? What is it called? The tibia. I always say it wrong. The tibia bone. You could look it up if you want. I have a picture. I have a picture of the break. I can send it to anybody who wants to see it. You might be like, you might be cringy, but I am willing to send it via Twitter, or if you want to jump in my Discord. I didn't want to post it for everybody to see. I only post the bandage shots. But if you want to see the break, which is just, God, it's really bad. I'll show you. So I'm gonna get to all of you, and I appreciate everybody who's your care and concern and your love, and thank you. My family appreciates it. I appreciate it. And LC, thank you so much for sending me super chat. Says, don't worry, be happy, heal fast, and get well. And I will try. I'm going to do my best. Right now, I'm going to get my guests on. We're going to do a roll call. Yes, I did watch Boba Fett from the hospital, MMA King. And thank you so much, LC. That was very kind of you. I will be doing a live stream again for the membership. We have to get that going again. So I'm going to be doing, I guess, a lot of YouTube live streams, members. We're going to do it all. What's up? Oh, they're muted. Well, anyway, Gary and Keely are here. They're just muted.
Rob.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Gary will be here in a minute. I'm good. How are you?
How are you yesterday? Also, for those who don't know, Keely had taken a tumble yesterday. Yeah. How are you feeling? How's your leg?
I'm still in a little bit of pain, but obviously it's nowhere near as bad as yours. But it's all bruised and it's horrible. But the worst pain I've got is in my shoulder because I fell onto my shoulder. But I'll be all right.
Do you want to tell everybody what happened?
Oh. Well, basically, what happened was I was going to get the kids from school, and Gary chased me out of the house being goofy. He's like, "Don't be embarrassed of me, I love you," or something like that. Down the street, like a crazy person. And where I was walking, it's on a field, but there's like a little tiny fence. It's not even a foot high. But he was walking away, and I was looking back at him. And as I go to step over the fence, I misjudged it with my foot. So I caught it with my right foot, and I fell onto the fence with my left and landed on my right arm and my right shoulder. So I've got like a sore, like you seen the picture, I've got like a sore and a big bruise on my left leg, and all my shoulders in agony, like it hurts just to lift it up a little bit.
Well, I hope you're feeling all right. You guys, Gary, you got to stop chasing Keely.
What is that? Gary, stop chasing Keely.
Yeah, it was my fault.
But and there's another thing nobody knows because she hasn't been here in a while. Nitrous girl got into a very bad car accident, like very bad.
Oh
And
no.
yeah, she sent me pictures. I'm like, I didn't want to post it or anything because that was, it's her. That's up to her. But she said, luckily, like I saw the accident. I saw the car was totaled. I mean, totaled. And she has broken
She all right?
ribs, and yeah, she's recuperating. She said right now she's got broken ribs and she's recuperating. And
Oh my goodness.
yeah, so she took
Bless her.
someone else told me, I forgot her name on Twitter, that she had fallen on the ice also, but luckily she has a big bum. So she fell on her bum,
Oh,
which I thought was funny.
aw.
So I was talking to a lot of people online from the community, and they were talking to me about stuff they were going through, and yeah, that's why I love this community. Yeah, she has broken ribs, Rebecca. So
Oh
I'm gonna do
no.
yeah. So she's gonna be out. Manchester girl says she'll be out a while.
Oh
I always
no.
care about this community. That's why I tell people, please, you're
Yeah.
not bothering me if you're
Lots of
writing
love
to
to her
me.
for real.
Please write to me, send me a DM on Twitter, write in my Discord. Don't feel like you're burdening me. I like to know you're okay. I miss a lot of people here. So that's what's been going down, and is what it is. Now it's just recovery, and for everybody. But I hope everybody else is okay out there. I'm gonna do a roll call, and then we'll we'll start going. But I just
What's
want
that
to.
starship that you're on?
Oh yeah, it's just a background.
That's cool.
It's a
Which one is
background.
it? That's not the Millennium Falcon.
No, no, no.
Are
It's just
you a
like
stormtrooper now?
no, it's just a random ship that my wife got me for Christmas. She thought it'd be a cool background, and I thought it
That
was
was
pretty
really
cool. So I
cool.
was like,
It's cool. I thought it was a green screen at first.
yeah, it's not. It's look. I'll show you. I'll show you what it is, so you can see.
Oh my
that it's-
god. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, and
That's
you
so
could buy them.
cool.
You could buy different ones. So she got me this one for Christmas, and I thought it was awesome for my
Holy
live
cow.
streams. So I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
but look how it looks. Like,
That's awesome, man.
yeah, it looks really cool. So I thought it was great. So I was like, yeah, I'm into it. This is really cool. So I was like, I thought it was,
I love that.
So Lily's there. She says, "Oh, it's so cool." Hi, Lily.
It
How
is
are you,
very
John?
cool.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Lots of love, says Issa Mello. John says, "I'm doing so. Not much here on my end." John, feel free to always talk to me. You know that, my friend. Cindy's here. She said hello. Galette is here. LC is here. And again, thank you, LC, for being a member. We're going to do a member stream. Maybe I'll have whoever wants to come on. I'll have an open member stream. We could talk about JD and Amber or whatever the hell you guys want to talk about, or yourselves. I really don't care. That's up to you guys. LC says, I didn't fall. I was hoping others wouldn't fall. I did get a double hip replacements, though. Oh, my God. One in late October. One in December, but the drugs have been really good. Yeah, the painkillers have helped, I have to say. So I have to say, man, I wish I knew how to pronounce your name, but because I know you're from Russia. It says all of Russia is for Johnny. Everyone here is waiting for the trial in April. I can't believe we're only 3 months away. And everyone has already heard that Disney is overtaking karma. I don't know about Disney. Here's what I find funny, and we're going to get into Planet Q is here. How are you, Planet Q? I haven't seen you in a while. Lovely Sherry is here. Grumel is here. Gina the House Mouse. Issa Mello. Lily Potter. Just Call Me Hen is here. Saba is here. Kerry is here. Rebecca is here. I'm trying to try to get everybody. KH is here. Annie is here. Hello, KH. Hello, Annie. Hello, Gaming A. Hey, Rob, guess who's back? I am your I hope you recover speedy. It's cold out there. Hope you get better soon. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Sandy. Did I miss anybody? Hello, Lean. How are you?
Hey,
She says, I hope she don't normally comments, but I hope everyone gets well. So that's very nice of you. Listen, I wish you would comment. I wish everybody would comment. So, I love reading your comments. I try to get to as many as possible. You're all important. I always say that. Don't ever think you're not. Hello, Jenny. Jenny Garden is here. MMA King is here. I don't think so either, and I enjoy it, MMA King. Just to let you know. Christina is here. Did I miss anybody? Through the fog. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Jessica's here. Jessica Thomas, what's up? Good to see you. Gia, as Maya likes to call her. Her name is Gia, but Maya calls her Gia. So I'm going to stick with Gia just because Maya says it. Hello, Kate. How are you? I'm hanging in the shade and still wishing you a speedy recovery. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't have them hidden, Carrie. I don't have them hidden. That's a great question. Why everybody would like to know why are the comments being hidden? If any,
it got hidden by Cremella. I didn't hiding no, because I seen that you raised comment now. I think it might have been by accident.
Yeah, it might have been by accident. If you couldn't hide it, if anybody can do that.
I didn't hide it.
Hey, Liz, how are you? Hey, Talon, how are you? I hope everybody's well. Good to see you all popping in here. Maya's at school, so I figured this is the best time to do it because when she comes back, she's like, Daddy, can I lay down with you? And she wants to lay down with me, and she feels horrible about what happened. So, she wants to spend time with me. So she lays down, she plays a game, and I want to, it's the only way I could be there. I can't, believe me, I'm sitting up right now, and the pain is, if you only knew it, it feels like, let me try to explain what this feels like. I don't have anything heavy. Well, this is just the heaviest thing I have, but this is very heavy. So it feels like this is in my leg on the inside of the right leg, and it feels like I'm carrying around this, and it's very, it is extremely difficult. So if those of you who haven't seen my leg, I'm going to show it to you now, live, so I'm not lying about this whole thing. I'm not looking for sympathy. It's just what happened. It's the truth. Here's my Christmas tree in the background. Here's my leg. You can see my leg. It is the boot. So this is the bandage. This goes all the way down here. And then this is the boot. The boot is made to make it easier for me to walk. It is the best shot I could give you. So, hold on. So, I'm using my hand to lift.
You can see. Don't hurt yourself.
So, as you can see, well, a little pain. I have to try and move it a little to, Elsie says, what Elsie said? Oh, wow. That the rod that got inserted? Yes, it got inserted through the knee. Ouch. So that's why my knee is bandaged up. So it got inserted through here, which hurts here. It hurts down here more by here. It hurts here, and it hurts all the way down by the ankle, which I can't reach. But so that's my injury. So I would hope that you guys be very careful out there. If you snow and ice, don't rush. I don't care if you have work. If you run late, don't sweat it. It's not worth you going through what I'm going through. I'm going to be out months, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Anybody. I don't wish this on anybody. So, that's just the way I see it. Trish is here. She said something. I want to catch Trish. Just for you, Rob, I don't comment much. I lurk. I feel for you. Broken foot took 6 months and a surgery to heal. Yeah, and I would estimate that's what it could take for me. Whatever. Saba says, give Maya and your missus a big hug from us all, Rob.
Thank you.
She said thank you. It's Gary. It's Keely. Hey, finally I got to see you too. Hey. So, I got this background because I figured like I'm out of space anyway. I'm out there. So what the hell, what the hell? So that doesn't just feel heavy. It is. Yeah. What happened? And my wife's not doing well either. She hurt her arm. So what was supposed to happen if I wasn't a jerk off getting injured was I was supposed to take my wife to the doctor whose arm is hurting her like over here, like a lot. And it's been hurting for a month. So I said, you got to see somebody. So I was prepared to take care of her and pamper her. And it's unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So no more trips to Target then for a while, darn it. Yeah, I guess not. I'm sorry. Please don't move your leg. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to show you. Those boots suck. You know what, Trish? This boot has helped me walk better than without it. I'm going to tell you now.
Yeah.
This boot has helped me walk around this house better than if I didn't have it. So, and I have a lot of meds. I don't know. I'll show you guys. I don't care. This is oxycodone. This is for the pain. So this is like I'm supposed to take one, whatever. And then somebody on Twitter told me on YouTube actually commented in the comment section said, "Listen, I work for a vitamin company, so she told me to get vitamin C, which I got. She told me to get this Coragen. She told me to get that, and she told me to get this one also, which is calcium, magnesium, and zinc. So got my vitamins, got my medicine, doing everything I can. You know, I wish I could go in April, and now I'm like, I was so sad about that. Like, it really pains me if I can't go. I'm gonna be like so upset. It's so upset because I was so looking forward to going in April to be there.
Virginia.
Yeah, I really wanted to be there. I really wanted to stream from there. I wanted to. So I want to get better, and I want to see if I can get there. And I don't know if it's possible, but whatever. So anyway, Healy, Gary, how are you guys? What's going on? How long you been there, man?
Longer than expected.
Well, good for you, man.
I missed my flight back by accident.
I bet by accident. Sure, by accident. He's like, I'm never going back, guys.
Excuse me. I'm sorry about that.
Thanks, Planet Q. I'm gonna watch whoever is there. I mean, unless I can go there. If I can't go there, I'm gonna watch who's ever there. You know, catch their streams. You know, I support everybody, so I'm not gonna. You know, what happened? Jenny said, "Rob, please be careful with that medication, cause it's so easy to get addicted." Oh yeah, I've been warned. And let me tell you, man, I never slept so good than when I took that medicine last night. Oh my God. It was like the pain totally was gone. I was like,
that sounds amazing.
Oh,
when I had my pain pills last night, the bloody pain stayed. Like, oh no, I ain't going nowhere.
Rebecca says accident. So adorable, Gary. So LC says LL wonderful accident, quote unquote. KH says the same thing, accident by accident.
I still got a little PTO left.
Liz asks, are you sick, Gary?
Yeah, I caught a cold. Excuse me. Sorry.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I got a bit poorly. Yeah, caught a little cold.
Cindy says, liar, liar, pants on fire, Gary.
Ow. Ow.
He's already done that before.
You trying to pat out your pants? Hey, Tail, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, so let's get into you know, what I thought about doing over these next couple of live streams is just hearing from Johnny Depp. I'm sure I read it. I might have read it a year ago. It's been a while. So I thought one of the good things to do was, you know, the guy we support the most. Let's go over his 2 witness statements. It's pretty long. I'd like to hear what he has to say, and then we'll shift to Amber, what she has to say. Before we know it, will be April, you know? So I can't believe how close we are. God, it's the best addiction ever. LOL. I used to pop those things like Tic Tacs. Oh my God. Wow. Deborah says, hello, Keely and Gary.
Hey.
Hello.
So, what happened? Gina asked, the house mouse says, is it time for a new hat, Keely talks? I'm not sure what she means. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what she means by it.
She means like, is it time for her to buy a new hat to go to our wedding?
Oh.
I got that, but that might be because of my woman. I don't know.
Elsie says, I predict a continuance in April because Discovery won't be done by then. Oh no. Do you think they're going to they would postpone it after all this time?
I don't know.
God, I hope that. Could you imagine how many people are going or have hotel rooms booked or whatever, and then they say, "Okay, well, we're just going to postpone it to this." Oh my God, it'll feel like this is never end. Rob, did you see that Johnny basically spat at Disney's face for how they fired? No, I didn't see that, Jenny. I did not see it. I did not see it.
Oh, I think I heard something about that.
Tao
He
says I
said
would.
that, like, he said something about he would never,
Yeah, never
even if
would.
they offered him like, you know, 300 million or something like that, he would never be part of that franchise again.
Well, listen, they done him dirty. I mean, I can't blame them.
Yeah.
You know, and I always thought that. I always thought that even though how badly we wanted him back, and there's no other person to do that role,
Mm-hmm.
But
But he also did say though that he didn't regret it because he has a character now that he deeply loves. It's his character, obviously.
Right.
Captain
Yeah, that's
Jack.
true.
So, but that's the one thing that he doesn't regret getting out of that whole experience.
Tal says, I would love to have you, Rob, Keeley, Gary, to be in my book. That would be specifically made personally for Johnny. I would love to. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Thank
awesome.
you.
I would love to
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's an audiobook, I can sing in it for you.
I hope I'm saying her name right. Is it Erin? With the I, I'm thrown off.
Yeah.
But I was going to assume it's Erin. She says, congratulations, Keeley and Gary.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I thought that was nice. Hey, you guys got love here. Saba says, not for 300 million and all the Alpex in the world. Yeah.
That's right. He did say that.
Trish says, congratulations to Keeley and Gary. Ethan says, yeah, there will never, ever be another Jack Sparrow ever. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Deborah says, because he is Jack Sparrow. Yes, I agree. TJ, a work in progress, says, JD's always said he only done a Disney film for his kids to watch. Now that his kids are older. Yeah, I understand that. That makes sense. John Doe's asking if Annie's okay. Yeah, I hope Annie is okay too. I'm sure that one is getting annoying to you.
Annie, are you okay?
Like, okay, Annie.
Are you okay, Annie?
Yes, please do. Please do, Tal. Message us and let us know. So I'm going to read a little bit about Johnny, get everybody's opinion on it. This is from Johnny Depp himself. This is from the UK trial. I think that's what we all care about the most. I've read so many other people, and I think it's time to I don't know if I've done this in the past or it's been so long, but I want to go over it. I think it's very important what he says. And so he writes, what is he going to talk about first? He says, in these proceedings, I'm going to skip some things because it's very, very, very long. We're not going to do it all today anyway. So it says, these proceedings relate to an article published by, Amber, what happened? What did you say, Gary?
I moved her arm and she said, ow.
Oh. Look, you hurt her, man. You hurt her. That's what I can't believe.
My bad.
Love hurts, they say.
Love hurts.
Oh my God. I think Justin
my
Bieber.
Fault. She fell down. I was distracting her when she's trying to make a school run.
You're psycho. John Doe says, I think Justin Bieber should be the new Jack Sparrow.
Oh, troll.
Oh my God. Justin Bieber is the new Jack Sparrow. He's the new Jack Spare Me.
Oh my God. He's like, ew, John, no. Issa says, John, that is so sour. And Rebecca says, no. John Doe is a troll, says Gina.
Justin Bieber could probably play the parrot.
Oh my God.
Monkey.
It's so funny. These proceedings relate to an article published by Amber, which appeared online on the 27th of April, 2018, and in hard copy on the 28th of April of 2018. together as the article. But I'll skip some of this. It's just legal stuff. And I understood it that to mean that I was guilty on overwhelming evidence of serious domestic violence against my former wife, Miss Amber Heard, causing significant injury and leading to her fearing for her life. The article further suggested that I was constrained to pay no less than $5 million to compensate Miss Heard for my alleged behavior. I don't. This is what he's saying. That my actions resulted in me being subjected to continuing a court restraining order, and that for that reason I am not fit to work in the film industry. The article said that J.K. Rowling should not continue to cast me in the Fantastic Beasts series, referring to me as the wife beater in an online version. Wow. I really don't remember this. I don't remember reading this. Wow.
What is that? What's that from?
This is from Johnny Depp's own perspective of what happened in the UK trial. This is his witness statement. This is him talking.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I thought I'd read it. I thought everybody would be very interested in hearing what Johnny had to say. I am,
Yeah, I never heard this one before.
Yeah, I don't remember this either. Johnny says, in these proceedings, Amber relied on various allegations made by Miss Heard, the vast majority of which have only been made subsequent to the defendants publishing the article. I have consistently denied Miss Heard's allegations of domestic violence since she first made them in May of 2016, when she applied to the California court for a TRO, temporary restraining order. I note that at that time that she made the TRO application, the only specific allegations of abuse referred to by Ms. Heard were alleged to have occurred on the 21st of April and the 21st of May. These were the accusations on which the defendants had initially relied on for the article. Interesting. I didn't know none of this. I mean, maybe you guys did. I don't. Yeah, I do have pain attacks. I will cringe once in a while. I'll go, so if you and Gary will cough because he's sick.
Sorry. My apologies.
But if you hear me, if I cringe, I apologize. It's just that, look, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie. So if I cringe, I'm moving my foot, or just like right now, because I'm just a little uncomfortable. I know. I just gotta move it side to side a little bit.
Snail pace.
And it's pretty amazing that they called him wife beater online, and that he shouldn't continue to be cast. That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
That's really fucked up. The number 7, the article relates to my casting in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, in which I was cast around November of 2016. As a related franchise to the Harry Potter films, this is number 8, as authorized by Miss Rowling, Fantastic Beasts is one of the biggest global film franchises to be involved in, and I played Grindelwald, the character named in the title. It was an extremely important project for me to be involved in, as since Miss Heard first made her false allegations, those allegations have been constant issue in my casting in other films. See? That exactly what she's accused him of has stopped Hollywood from casting him in other films.
Yeah, we got canceled basically. Well, it's a good thing that he started his own production company though, because he can still work.
Yeah, it's true.
Making other films and whatnot. So basically working for himself now, which
Lily,
is awesome because he's going to have support.
Lily's trolling, so funny. Lily's trolling. Oh, you guys trolling in my chat. Oh god.
Yeah, but another good thing though with the whole Grindelwald role is that he had a pay-or-play contract, so he still got paid because they let him do one scene and they filmed it. Of course, they're not going to use it, but. So he still, all he had to do was work for one day. He still got paid.
Listen, imagine working one.
like around 10 million or something like that. I'm not sure.
We got the whole
I
list.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine working one day and getting paid $10 million?
I know, right?
What? I
Yeah.
mean, like, I would take that in a heartbeat. But you know, the situation with him is different because he employs a lot of people, right? He's got bodyguards. He's got all these real estate. He's got people to take care of it, housemaids. You know, like last year, I think someone broke into his house, you know, a couple
Yeah.
times, which is ridiculous. So he employs people, and you know it's sad that he can't get roles anymore. People are going to have to get laid off. He's gonna have to keep selling off his own properties. It's hard, man. I feel for him because some people are like, whatever, he's a millionaire. Who cares? You know, I mean, people don't get it. It's not that he's a millionaire. It's a human being. He's a human being that's been falsely accused and that's been thrown under a bus by the media and these stains that come on Twitter and attack us consistently, like Eve Barlow and other people. You know, people just don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, the lifestyle that he has, it's like it kind of balances out to like our lifestyle, the way we live. You know, we live the way we how much we make.
Right.
And
Right.
for people with a bunch of money like that, they live a different lifestyle. You know, and they have different bills, like you're talking about, all these things that they
£100
pay.
for a bottle of water.
Exactly. All right. So it still balances out. But when you're trying to do someone like that and just destroy their life, it doesn't matter how much you have in the bank because you need that money to sustain.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there comes a point in life when he's going to say, okay, I'm not going to do anymore, you know, and I'm sure he wasn't at that point yet. He, like someone was saying in the chat, he enjoys to entertain. He enjoys to make people happy. You know,
Right.
there comes a point that he might have said, you know, I'll do a movie here and there, or, you know, I want to go play music or whatever.
But
And
again, like you said,
But
it's not just him. He's employing a bunch of people.
yes,
So if he loses his income, they lose their jobs. She's not just destroying his life. She's destroying other people's lives as well.
yeah, and that's because now, I mean, he's got to let. I can't see how else because he's got to survive the rest of his life. So if someone wasn't to hire me, I would have to look at all my assets and say, hey, look, I've got all these properties. I'm going to have to sell them. I'm going to have to just shit them out. I'm not going to be able to employ all these people who work there. I'm going to have to now tell them, hey, look, I'm sorry. I got to cut down on my costs so I can survive. And unfortunately, them who depended on him for a living now, they've got to go out there at whatever age they are and I don't know, try to find someone else. I'm sure it's not easy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Rebecca said, and his children, like he was obviously passing all that money on to his kids.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, he's got his kids. Yeah, it's true.
She's basically being like a pandemic on his life, which is really sad.
Yeah, you know, gaming. It's easy to say that now, afterwards. But if you would have said this like when he first started dating her, I don't think anybody would have thought this ever happened. You know, like bless you, poor Gary. I feel bad.
Trying.
Like I feel bad. Like listen, I could be with someone and say, oh, and this, I love her and I want to be with her and everything's great and everything looks great. Because I can't predict my future. Like, I never thought I was going to bust my leg. I never thought. I wasn't playing football. I wasn't playing sports. I wasn't, I stopped playing sports. I just went to work. I never in a million years would have said, yeah, I'm going to fall down and break my leg. That's going to happen. You can't predict life. It's just unpredictable,
Yeah.
So that's why I tell everybody, just, be careful, be safe. It's hard.
You're only walking at the end of the day.
What happened?
I said you was only walking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she doesn't represent me as a survivor either. No way.
Same thing that happened to Keely. She was only walking.
Yeah, I mean it's true.
I was being chased though.
You don't see the truth. You see what they made you fall in love with. That's interesting.
That's true in a way, though, because you found that person that they masqueraded as at the beginning. You always think back to that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, they're just having an off day. They're just having a bad day. What?
And
It's my fault, you know.
True. This is amazing. I don't know if you guys know this, but it looks like she broke Jason Momoa and his wife Lisa Bonet up. I don't know if you've heard, but that just happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want you all to think about this, because I've been thinking about this all night. She broke up with Bianca Budai. She's driving around in a Tesla from Elon Musk. Elon broke up with Grimes, and now Jason Momoa broke up with his wife, and they're all connected. It makes you wonder. I mean, I'm not saying I have any information or I have any pictures or I know, but I did say, and a lot of people didn't believe me, back in November, right after the UK trial libel case, they were together. Her and Elon were together in Mexico. People were like, that's not true. I was like, really? Why is she driving around in Musk's car still? Come on. She's driving around in his Tesla that he gifted her, that she claimed was bugged. And now Momoa broke up with his wife. You know, it makes me wonder, is there anything between them? You know, is she playing the field here? You know, this woman, man. I don't know.
Like she thrives on heartbreak, I feel.
I mean, she really, like, I don't know. She's wicked, man. She's somebody I wouldn't want to be around. She's really wicked. Jenny says, yep, she did that too, but she has a huge history doing that to couples. That's really horrible, man. Yeah, it's really horrible. Home wrecker. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Jessica. Yeah, I agree with you. Kerry says Jason Momoa's wife wanted Amber Heard fired months later. Momoa and wife split. We all know black guys are AH's way of saying, I'm into you. Did she cause the split? She could, you know, again, I don't know for certain. And she injured him on the set. They had to stop filming because of her.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know, man. She's trouble, man. Everywhere she goes, she's trouble. Somebody says, don't feel bad, Rob. I fractured my tail. Oh, my God. Oh, that's painful. And damaged my spine. Shoot. Oh, my God. While escaping zombies at an event 7 years ago, accidents. Oh, my God. Could she have traded the Tesla for another? That's possible, Felicia. I didn't think of that. It's very possible. Could she have traded the Tesla for another? You know, did you guys watch the APM part I put in the last video? I don't know if you watched it, but on there is Raven Simone, and she's talking to Amber and Bianca, like parked right next to her at a Tesla charging station, but you don't see the color of the friggin' car. And in these pictures from the Daily Mail, the car is black. So I don't know if I could know what color the car was. Then maybe I don't think Raven Simone will ever talk to me. I could give it a shot, and she would tell me because she was there. But if it's the same color, then she didn't trade it in, you know? So, you know, that's all I'm thinking. All right, so up to number 10 on Johnny Depp's witness statement. You can get this on my Twitter page. It's right there, pinned to the top. I'm going to move my legs. Hold on, I'm going to cringe a minute because I need to. Hold on, okay? I had to move my legs, sorry. It was too stiff. Her almost taking... Yeah, she almost took his eye out. Ridiculous. Yeah, she said nothing. But I think she said nothing because of the agreement they had. They didn't want to give away a scene from Aquaman 2. So the NDA they had, they probably figured, well, if I say exactly what happened, I could give it away. But, you know, from reading everything I wrote that was written, it seemed apparently she hit him in the eye. You know, some safety mechanism fell off. And that's what happened. Now you have to ask yourself, why are they fighting? So obviously it's a giveaway that somewhere in this movie, these two are fighting over something. So I don't know, but that's all I can. But anyway, we'll get to number 10. So Johnny says, for the avoidance of any doubt, I've never abused Miss Heard, or indeed any other woman in my life. I am from a Southern family, and rules were instilled in me from birth by my mother. You would be a Southern gentleman, or it would be beaten into you. Even as a child, chivalry was extremely important. And whether or not this is considered old-fashioned, it is something that I considered very important. Integrity, dignity, honesty, and respect for women. Excuse me. These are the characteristics of a gentleman, and characteristics that I will always expect it to have. As part of this, I feel it is a strong central part of my moral code that I would never strike a woman under any circumstance at any time. I find it simply inconceivable, and it would never happen. Again, if you're wondering who I'm reading, this is Johnny Depp himself. Okay, this is his witness statement. Number 11. This. Okay, you got your phone? Yeah. Okay. This was. Thank you. She's going to get my medicine, so I'm like, oh, thank God. This was strengthened by the circumstances of my upbringing. I saw the abuse of women at first hand. I heard in horror about my mother having been beaten by her first husband. Oh, wow. I saw the abuse of women at first hand. I heard in horror about my mother having been beaten by her first husband. I never knew that. Did you guys know that? Did you know his mother was beaten by her first husband?
No.
No, didn't know that.
I never knew that. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Lily. Lily's like, oh shit, I didn't know that either. You know, I think a lot of people didn't know that. They're like, oh, that's interesting. His hand's like, nope. Jessica's like, nope. Leslie did. Leslie says yes. Oh my God, this all makes my heart feel so sad. Yeah. Hey, Jazz, what's up? She says, I'm sorry you're in pain, Rob. You're not alone. Oh, I'm sorry. Jazz, why don't you write to me and tell me what's up? You can always talk to me. We could always talk. Please, feel free. I think it is interesting. Some people did. Sandy knows. Kind of Q knew. Rebecca says, I didn't know that. Hey, Jackie, what's up? Jackie says, I didn't know that either. Good to see you, Jackie. Horrible childhood. Yeah, I know. All I knew of her was that she threw things at Johnny. Well, you know what? I heard that from a lot of people, but I never knew that she was abused by her first husband. It's very interesting, man. Okay, I have lived through my sister being beaten by two of her husbands. Oh, shit. I myself was regularly beaten for the most minor and trivial things. Exposure to abuse was something that was very much a part of my childhood, and I feel it has an enormous effect on my life. I have always vowed that the upbringing of my own children would be precisely the opposite of the upbringing I experienced. There would be no abuse and no violence. I had been through that, so my children would not. Wow, that's really powerful. Wow. I never knew none of that. Johnny, hey, Sawa, how are you? Says, Johnny was raised a Southerner and was raised to respect women. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what he said.
Amen.
I didn't know either, Gina. I didn't know either. Yeah, and this could explain a lot, Jessica. Yeah, I agree. I think this explains a lot. Number 12. I have had a number of very important romantic relationships before I spent 14 years with my long-term partner, Vanessa Paradis. Wow, 14 years. Well, that's awesome. All relationships have their ups and downs, but there was never any violence or physical abuse in any of those relationships. I have two wonderful children from my relationship with Miss Paradis, and I am enormously proud of them. The upbringing that we gave them, what we had could never have happened in any abusive relationship, and no one could ever say that I have been abusive. My children really grounded my life. They gave me an enormous sense of purpose and love, and confirmed once again how no relationship or upbringing should be like my parents' relationship and my upbringing. So I think he's really making a powerful statement here that, listen, I've been hit. I've been hurt. My sister's been hurt. My mother's been hurt. I'm not that person. I refuse to be that person. I wasn't brought up to be that person. Like, wow, man. I agree with you. Respect to all humans, not just women. I respect the men and women. It goes both ways. Like the video showed about the guy getting hit with a cell phone, the Twitter guy, the Twitch guy. Listen, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. But, still, I respect everybody. You should always respect everybody till they give you a reason to disrespect them. That's my motto. You love with your heart, but your mind does not always agree. That's true. Yeah, that I could say is very true. That's very true, Sarah. Oh, and happy birthday to your brother, Felicia.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And listen, Gary and Keely, you stop me at any time if you want to say something, okay?
Okay.
You're good.
I just want to say. You just want to say.
Yeah, I just want to say. Can I turn the camera?
Yeah.
Well,
what do you want to say?
Turn the camera back on because I want you to see me speaking these words, not just behind an avatar, And I love this avatar, by the way, and it's hilarious. That's us.
I think it's great, man. I think.
But yeah,
I still can't get over the bees thing I was sent. I'll never get over that. Every time I see that that nitrous girl sent, and God bless her. I hope she's feeling better after her car accident. I never forgot that, and I always think of you too. Every time I see it or come across it on my phone, I always have to watch it, and I always laugh because I always think of you too. So it's just funny.
What were the comments? Okay. But no, seriously, like no relationship is gonna be perfect. It's not perfect at all. And even I'm speaking about Keely and I right now because I've been here for 3 weeks, basically, and there have been times where things have gotten a bit rocky, and it's brand new for me because I see what she has to deal with every day, especially with 3 kids of her own, and she has her routines and things that that make things run smoothly, and sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming for me. So instead of just lashing out and going crazy, I'll just excuse myself and I'll go upstairs to the room and she lets me be, so we can both calm down. And then a few minutes later, it's great. It's right back to normal again. But you have to give each other that respect and that space. But if you're constantly pushing and pushing, like, what she does to JD, it's not going to work. It's going to be like a volcano effect, and he's just going to erupt one day. And that's why he even said that, he has to leave. So it doesn't get to that point. So I completely understand what he's talking about, and Kaylee understands that too with me.
I think when you live with someone, you're used to living your way, right? And you're not used to being with someone else. So then you have to learn their quirks. You have to learn like what upsets them, what doesn't work for them, what doesn't work for you. And you sit down at one point and you just say, hey, look, let's do this. If I do something that bothers you, you need to tell me. And I need to think about, okay, so if I can't do A, maybe I can try to do B. Would that be better? And if you do something that upsets me, or I don't like something that you've done with the house or whatever, I'll say, hey, can we not do this? Can we do that? And you try to work together because you say, hey, look, if this bothers you, let's try to make us in between. And if this bothers me, let's try to do something that also fits. And that's the best way, because you have to adapt to each other. And Gary, you didn't have kids. She's got 3. So again, it's another adapting to, getting used to, she's on the schedule. Oh, I got to bring the kids. Oh, I got to come home. Oh, I got to clean. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to pick up the kid. You're used to, shoot, I got to go to work. I got to do this at work, that at work, this at work. Oh, no, I got to make this phone call. I got to pay this bill. I got to rush home. The car's got a problem. Oh, man, I'm so exhausted, So you both have your routines. And now that you're together, it's a totally different feeling because now you have to find a new routine so it could work for the both of you.
Right.
And that's what I think the best,
And,
go ahead.
So far, so good.
Good.
Yeah, she's been dealing with me like one of her kids, and sometimes I have to deal with her like one of her kids. Don't look at me like that.
Hey, look, to all those who are single and you're not and whatever, you do I'll say this to the end of my life. You do what makes you happy. If you're and I understand, like my mom's been single since my father died, which is 30 years ago. My mother said to me, and I asked her, I said, don't you want to meet someone new or be with someone new? She's like, no, I'm done. I've had my fill. I have you and your brother. And I just want to be me now. I just want to be me and my father and, my mother and just me. That's what I want. And I said, well, if it makes you happy and you're happy when you go to bed at night, you're not sitting there having a regret, then I'm happy for you. If we make you happy, your father, your mother, everybody makes you happy, then I just want to see you happy. So whatever makes you happy inside, whether it's being single or being with someone or hanging out with friends or whatever it is you do in life, make sure you do it. Because if you don't do it, you're going to wind up one day regretting that. Why didn't I see A? Why didn't I call B? Why didn't I go here? Why didn't I do that? You can't worry 20 years later. It's too late. We look at me. I broke my leg. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 6 months. I have no freaking clue what's going to happen. But things are going to be harder for me. So right now I'm sitting in my brain like, oh, shoot, I was supposed to do this in January. I was supposed to do that in January. I wanted to do this in January. I can't go see this person. I can't go do that now. So all these thoughts are in my head and I'm like frustrated. I'm angry. I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at my dog. I'm angry at the snow. I'm angry at the cold. I'm angry at everything. And so like I told my friend when I was at work, be grateful for today. Be grateful you got up. Be grateful you have a job. Be grateful you have 2 arms, 2 legs, food on your table, clothes on your back, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I hope I'm the perfect example of that now. I hope that all of you from this point on say, shoot, look at Rob. One day he was fine. Next day his whole life changed. It happens just like this. So, look at Johnny, right? Everything was great. Millionaire, house, island, all this stuff. And what happened? This woman comes into life and crushes everything. Everything. And I swear to God, if it wasn't for all the people who went to see him in Spain and Barcelona and all the places he was in recently getting these awards, I think that lifted his spirits. I think that has made him so happy for the love and support that each and every one of you are showing. I can't stress to continue to do that, to continue to show you your love, your support, and don't let these stains try to bring you down. Don't let Eve Barlow or any of these other idiots on Twitter try to bring you down. What you're doing is great. You're showing someone support and love who really needs it at this time. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a great, great thing to do. Hey, Diamond, she says, hey, Rob, long time no see. I hope you're feeling better. I'm okay. It is what it is, but I'm with all of you today, so that makes me feel good. So I'm always happy when I stream and see everybody. So let's continue. Thank you, Diamond, and I just want to thank LC very much, and thank you to all my members who are a member here on the channel. We'll do a member stream, I promise. So what else? Number 14. Okay. Oh, number 13. I first met Miss Heard when she auctioned for a film that I was acting in and producing, The Rum Diary, which was based on my dear friend Hunter S. Thompson's book of the same name. It was obvious to me that Hunter's dream of a character that had come alive in Miss Heard, and Miss Heard subsequently acted in that film. There was no relationship between us at this point, and she was married to her former partner, Miss Tasha Von Ray. Okay. Once we had finished filming, I do not believe I saw Miss Heard for a couple of years until we started doing the press for the release of the film. She was then extremely friendly to me and keen to tell me about the breakup with her former partner that she had recently gone through. If I had known then what I know now, I would have seen the red flag warning signs, but I did not. She was beautiful, seemingly incredible, interested in me and my work, and I fell for it. She bombed me with what appeared to be love. It was not until much later that I understood that she had an agenda, namely to get married to me in order to progress her own career and or for the benefit financially. She knew how to bring it about. For example, at the time, she repeatedly told me how much she admired my films. However, later in our relationship, she admitted that she had never seen any of my films.
I remember that.
Oh my God. She knew what she wanted, and I was an easy target. Wow, I feel so bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He's
my
looking at his
God.
pockets.
Wow, she never saw any of his films. Oh my God, I can't believe that. She lied right to his face.
She is a compulsive liar, Lily. And I guarantee you, she probably has seen some of his films, just didn't know who he was.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw Edward Scissorhands. That was you?
She probably has seen his films, but spat out that she hasn't because she's just to be in it full cow.
Yeah.
Like, who's not seen a Johnny Depp film?
Yeah, exactly, Sandy. Oh my God, red flag. Never seen his films yet liked his acting. God. Yeah, this makes me feel so bad for Johnny Depp too, Megan. Yeah, I agree. My God. It was a few months after the start of our relationship that I started to recognize the lies. As early as a couple months, the slivers of fraudulence, the excuses for things and unexplained absences started. I justified these things to myself at the time and passed them off as signs, but the signs were there. She had well and truly researched me and my interests, and she would try to pose as some expert or intellectual on these things to try and integrate herself with me. She presented herself as a carbon copy of me, with precisely the same interests, thoughts, favorite writers, tastes in music and art as me. Rather than see this as a calculated, psychopathic, and emotionally dishonest, I convinced myself that it was endearing and sweet. He fell, man. He fell. He fell. He fell. Wow. Fundamentally, the signs that Miss Heard began to demonstrate then became the full and developed aspects of her character that I came to know during the incredibly unhappy time we were together. Wow, unhappy time. She was calculating, diagnosed borderline personality. She's a sociopath, sorry. She's a narcissist. She is completely emotionally dishonest. I'm now convinced that she came into my life to take from me anything worth taking and then destroy what remained of it. Indeed,
Even JD called her a narcissist.
Yeah, he did. Indeed, later in our relationship, when we sought the help of marriage counseling, the marriage counselor confirmed to me that Miss Heard had a borderline toxic narcissistic personality disorder and is a sociopath. It was further explained to me that Miss Heard's projection of emotions is extremely exaggerated. She will always overreact, and she simply cannot be wrong in any circumstances. She invariably accuses other people of the bad things she herself has done. The same has been said to me by my private doctor, David Kipler. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. She never said she was sorry. She never blamed anything. Oh, thank you.
You don't have to take it right now.
What happened?
Don't take it right now.
Take it at night? Okay. What are you guys doing? Are you popping?
Gary's making a cig.
Oh, this is called
I'm here.
Eliquis. I think this is my blood thinner.
I hear ya.
That's what we was doing.
What?
That's what we was doing.
She says anticoagulant. I don't know what that is, but what is that? Anticoagulant.
Blood thinner.
To prevent blood clot. That's what it is.
Yeah, but Gary said that as our blood thinner.
Okay. Wow. This is really powerful stuff, man. From early in our relationship and throughout the course of it, Miss Heard was abusive to me physically and verbally. The abuse was such a common occurrence that it is difficult for me to specify when and where such abuse took place as it was essentially ongoing. When being abused by Miss Heard, my normal reaction was to try and not engage with her and then to remove myself from the situation. Gary talked about this because it's something he did when people were mad. You know, you moved yourself from the area, took a time out and said, okay, and come back and, you get over it. But that's what he tried to do. Because of that, she would then often call me a coward and tell me that I'm not a man. However, I learned very early in our relationship that Miss Heard was extremely argumentative and would often look to have a fight for no particular reason. I also learned that it was pointless to try and engage with Miss Heard when she was in such a mood. This would simply aggravate her even more. Therefore, it was better to try and wait for her mood to subside and then subsequently seek to try to what is placata? I'm not sure how to say this. Placate. Placate? I'm not too sure. Placate.
Placate.
Yeah, placate her and to smooth things over. That's what he tried to do, but her personality wasn't going to let that subside. That was the problem here. Any reasonable person would take a time out. Amber Heard wanted him to stay and duke it out. Oh my God, she loves the violence. Yeah. I'll placate. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. It means to calm. Thanks, Rebecca. Thank you. I got it. Everybody's putting it. Thank you. While I have my disagreements with people in my life, nothing has upset me as much as Miss Heard's words and behavior towards me. She really knew how to hurt me and really sought to do that at any opportunity she could get. In particular, 18A, given my own childhood, I have always been particularly sensitive about my children and their feelings. Miss Heard knew this and regularly sought to manipulate me emotionally in this regard. She told me on multiple occasions what a horrible father I was. Oh, come on, that's not right.
That's just like improper bad emotional abuse.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. Horrible father. Bullshit. For example, I remember telling me this during the filming of Mordecai in London on January 2015 when my children were just in the room next door. I found it devastating and heartbreaking to hear this, and she knew exactly the effect her words would have. Wow, that's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It is. That is.
Okay.
That is.
All right. Look like Amber's baby.
She continuously belittled me and called me names, including in front of and to other people. On various occasions, she would snap at me. She called me a fat old man. Okay. All righty. She told me, my former head of security, who is sadly no longer with us, Mr. Jerry Judge, that I was a fat old man and she did not know why she married me. When I confronted her about this, she denied she had ever said it. This was often her recourse when confronted with her lies. She simply tried to play innocent and accuse others of lying about what she had said or done. To Amber, other people were always the liars. Wow. That's unbelievable. Hi, Marissa. How are you? Good to see you. We're going over Johnny Depp's witness statement. It's pretty sad so far. It's really, 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 it's really powerful. She lied to me so often and about. She lied to me so often about both banal and important things. She lied about people I know, not remembering me in order to hurt me. She lied about what she said about me. She lied to my family and about my actions. The sad irony of her abuse hoaxes is that they mirror what she actually subjected me to during the course of our relationship. I took years of verbal. What happened?
I said I've said that many a times that everything that she accuses him of is what she actually did.
It's called projecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, projecting. Yeah. Yeah, she is. I agree, Lily. This said, I read this. Okay, I didn't read this. I took years of verbal and physical abuse and only told those closest to me about it. The reward for my silence is that she now has fabricated that she was the one abused. Number 20, as for my drug taking and drinking. Okay, this should be interesting. Number 20, I understand from my listeners that the defendants have made number allegations in relation to my drug taking and drinking. It has been well reported that I have been open about my challenges of alcoholism and addiction throughout my life. In fact, I started drinking and taking drugs when I was still a child. I'm not in any way embarrassed to say this. However, the way in which the defendants have sought to portray this problem is not fair or accurate reflection of the reality of addiction. This is particularly so when Miss Heard was regarded heavy drug user throughout our relationship and often drank far more alcohol than I did. Thank you. And why isn't this brought up with other people? I never understood this. Why don't they jam this down the judge's throat on her aspect?
Yeah.
Why is it always him?
Have you seen that picture of her with all them wine bottles in a line?
Right.
She's dead proud of it.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like, but she ain't got properly. The picture of her where she's asleep in a Mira costume with a wine bottle in the bin behind her. She's asleep on the floor or pretending to be asleep.
I mean, it's constantly like Johnny's taking drugs, Johnny this, Johnny that, Johnny this, Johnny. And many times you're no innocent person here. And I know she wasn't. Most addicts have been victims of childhood abuse that has not been resolved. There are statistics, data, and I believe it. I believe that. I believe every word of it. So do I. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Absolutely. Oh, Marissa says, I have been abused a few times myself. If not, good for oneself. I hope he heals. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's real sad that a lot of this community has been hurt by somebody and then told in their brain that, well, the reason I hurt you is because it's your fault. You're the one who did it. You brought it on yourself, and this bullshit that they try to pass on to you. And many people in this community have been abused and don't deserve it and never deserved it. And it was never their fault. So I'm sorry, Marissa. You're not the only one in this community. And we have a loving community here. And listen, I've been abused. I'm not embarrassed to admit it. A lot of people here have. I'll tell you what, to make Marissa feel better, why doesn't everybody put a 1 in the comment section if you've been abused? That's all you have to say. And I'll put a 1 because I have. I'm not afraid to put it. I'm going to put it right now. Yeah. I'm not afraid to admit it. Here we go. 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 The ones are for if you've been abused in your relationship, in any relationship, physical, mental. Look at how many people. Look at this community. Look at this. Look how many people here. Oh, John. Oh, my God. John's going to put a 5. Oh, my God. Jackie says, one, so glad I found this community. It has helped me deal with my own DV experience. I just want people to know you're not alone. So if anybody's in this community, like Cindy and all of you, is say, hey, you know, I'm abused, but I'm kind of scared. LC, you know, I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't be scared, Joe. Look, you know, I mean, it goes on and on and on. Don't be scared. We're all, you know, Felicia, you know, don't, oh, Leslie, 20 years. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. My whole life. Oh
Oh,
my God, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Rebecca. That's still one, by the way. All of you. Those are still ones. You know, listen, I just want to say this to all of you, and it almost makes me cry to see how many of you. So sad.
It saved you from wasting the sink.
I feel so bad. Look, none of you deserved it. And if you got in your head that that person said you did, fuck them. You did not deserve it. None of you. Okay? It was them. They hurt you. And in no way, shape, or form did you deserve. You didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it. And I just hope you're all in a safer place now. And you, that's so wrong, man. You know why I get sad like this? Because I can't do anything about it. You know, it makes me so angry in life that there's no way for me to ever help people who are getting hurt. You know, I guess since I was a kid, I always watched these superheroes and stuff like Superman or whatever. And I was like, I can go out and save everybody. I can go out and I don't know. I had this in my mind when I was a kid that I can go out and save everybody. And then I'm like, when I grow up, I grew out of the bubble and realized there's billions of people. And there's no way I could do it, you know. And I'm not just superhero. Look at me. I'm sitting in my leg broken. Wow, like I can help anybody. Can't help myself barely. So
yeah, but you help loads of people, Rob, all the time. Like you literally, like you help me, you help me heal. You let me speak on the members only stream about mindsets. I know that you've helped a lot of people heal that way. You help people just by being candid and opening up about your own experiences, and people love that about you. I know I do.
yeah, you know, here's my advice. I would say try not to think about your past. Try to let go of it. You know, start thinking about where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow, because you can't change your past, right? Like I would love to go back to Friday and say, Rob, do A, do B, do C, don't do this. I would love to tell myself to go back to Friday and prevent this from happening, but I can't. So the reality is I have to accept what happened, and I have to accept my reality, and I have to say, I've got to push and go forward now. I could regret what happened. I could regret my own stupidity, but I can't prevent the things that has happened. So I got to look at today's a new day. I opened a new book. There's a new page, and I got to start writing because tomorrow will come, and I want a better tomorrow. So I have to have a good today to have a better tomorrow. So I can't focus and keep looking behind me, because I keep looking behind me, I'm never going to go forward. And I think that's what each and every one of you should be doing. You know,
You
you
have to
should.
let go of the past. You have to detach yourself from it, because otherwise it stays attached to you forever, and it follows you around like a dark shadow. And you know, obviously not everyone's got a dark shadow. Not everyone's got a hurt in their past. But for those who hurt, the biggest thing you have to do is like self-forgiveness, self-love,
Wow,
self-appreciation.
Tina wrote, he left me for dead. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Oh. And that's what I love about all of you. It's that you guys are part of this. We're all in this together. You know, oh my God, Christina, what did she write? Oh my God. My ex-husband beat the stuffing out of me and left me to pass on the floor in the kitchen. Our neighbors called 911. That's what's. Oh my God! Wow. Whew. Wow, man. Wow. Thank God. Oh my God. Rebecca says she's so sorry to Tina and that she's safe and away. I'm glad everybody is away. And it's amazing because I could tell you when I first came here, I didn't know. Like when I heard the recording, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was taken back because I understood everything Johnny went through, and as a man, I totally grabbed it. And I said, "Yeah, I feel everything he feels is what I feel." And I totally related to Johnny, and I totally believed him. And I said, "There is no way in hell that this man with these recordings is wrong." You know, she never said, "I threw pots and pans at you because you were attacking me." She never said that. She said, "I threw pots and pans at you." She said, "Yes, I physically hit you." She never said, "I physically hit you because you were physically hitting me." That was never said. And that alone makes me feel like you fucked up, lady. You're fucked up. What you've done to this man and have done for the past 5 years is just horrifying. It's a nightmare. I just hope it ends in April. You know, I hope it ends in April. That's all I hope it ends in
Well, he
April.
deserves justice and closure, and he deserves to clear his name from a vicious tongue.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna read, and you guys hang in there. I just hope you keep my advice. Deborah says she did say she started a physical. Yes, she did. Of course, yes, she did.
Yeah, she admitted that.
Yeah, I hope so, Jackie. I hope she gets hers. She fucking deserves it, man. She deserves it. She doesn't deserve to get away with this. She doesn't deserve to get away with this. Number 21 in Johnny's witness statement says, "My addiction over the years," he's talking about now his drugs and alcohol abuse, which he has admitted. He's not embarrassed of. He said, "My addiction over the years has been to roxadone pills." I hope I'm saying that right. Roxicodone pills? I don't know. Which are often referred to me as Roxy's, and which is one of the brand names for oxycodone, which I'm taking. Oh, shit.
Bloody hell. Yeah, oh well.
Oh, shit. Which is an opioid prescription painkiller. That's exactly what I'm taking. The oxycodone. You can develop an addiction to Roxy's incredibly quickly, in a matter of days. And once addicted, they're incredibly hard to kick. Oh, shit. Hey, fucker. This is a drug to which I have been addicted, and Miss Heard attempted to portray me as a general drug addict is so far from accurate, and she knows that. When you try to come off Roxy's, it's an extremely painful process and has to be done with medical assistance. I can only describe the feeling of withdrawal as having millions of boiling marbles under your skin. Oh. Oh. The pain is excruciating. I was on them for a number of years prior to meeting Miss Heard, but I was not on them in the period after the Rum Diary and when I started my relationship with Miss Heard. Wow, so I got to be very careful with this. If that came from Johnny Depp, thank you, Johnny, because I got to be really careful. And I've taken it. Oh, man. And you know what's scary? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be really honest with you. Last night was the best sleep I had, and I took one of those. And let me tell you, it felt great. It felt, from what I'm feeling this moment, it felt really good. I'm going to admit it. I'm going to admit it. It felt really, really good. The pain was gone. I felt like my leg was 100%. My leg never felt as good since last week as it did last night. And I slept perfect. Wow. That sucks. Shit. Well, I'm going to have to be careful. This comes from Johnny, so I mean, I'm going to take his advice. I have taken other drugs in my life, and I did take other drugs during the course of our relationship, but I never suffered with addiction to those drugs. Nor did any drug or alcohol ever make me undertake violence against anyone. That's 22. 23, when I first got together with Amber at the premiere of The Rum Diary in late 2011, I was drinking. However, that night, I had a conversation with a friend whom I told I wanted to stop drinking and who hooked me up at a rehab for 3 days after the premiere. Well, that's good. I don't know any of this. So, are you in a space shuttle? Asked Lara. But yeah, kind of look like that's the background. So yeah, I'm kind of in space shuttle. I think it's really cool. Like, you know, I just like it. I thought it was pretty cool. So that's why I wanted to see if you guys like it.
It's a great background.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be okay. I just, whatever. Cherry says hashtag I'm in recovery for that. Wait, for what? Wait, for what? Wait, Cherry, did I miss your comment before previously? Gia, as Maya would say, says my husband took them after back surgery. He didn't abuse them, and when it was time for him to come off, he came off the. Okay, all right, so that's good. Elsie says after my surgeries, the doc put me on hydrocodone, but man, they constipate me like no other. So now I'm off of them. I gave birth to several bricks. That's funny. But you know what? I'm going to be honest. The anesthesia had me not going for a while, for a couple days. So, just. Saba said there was nothing in place for victims to flee to prior to this. Now there is. Her family made it so. It's so sad that they found a way to make something good out of it. I'm not quite sure. I must have came in a conversation. I'm not really sure what I'm missing. Can I say seriously, Lisa, that my patience has run out and have permission to break her legs? Well, I wouldn't resort to violence. I don't think that's the way to go about it, but I understand your anger. It's really frustrating. Really frustrating. It's really fun. I'll have to catch Cherry's comment because she says squishies. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure. I'm looking for Cherry to see what she said that she's on, that she's coming off of. I'm trying to see a comment if she has a comment. Maybe I missed it because she said I'm in recovery for that. I don't know that I don't know what I missed.
The comment before that one. Sarah Pical says Oxy's led to heroin for a child that passed away. I am a ganja farmer. So I think Cherry's saying that she's in recovery for the ganja, unless she's on about the other thing, but I don't know.
Well, Sean, if you missed it, I did show everybody my foot, my leg. It hurts. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. I'm sitting up to try and get the blood flowing to understand the pain. Something I was told to do for a couple hours every day. I'll show you real quick again. Just want to see it one last time. I'll show it to you in case you missed it. There it is. So it's from here and they put a rod in here. They insert the rod in here, so I feel the pain here, and it's throughout here on this side of the leg, so I could feel it here a lot. Here and like down by the ankle. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, whatever, I'll be okay in time. Day by day, week by week, it is what it is. Anyway, let me keep going. And you guys, I'll try to keep up with your comments. I remember this is Johnny Depp again, number 24 from his witness statement, which is pretty powerful so far. It's pretty powerful. I remember that before the release of The Lone Ranger in July 2013, I had another 5-day stint in rehab. I had not been drinking prior to the release of that film. Amber, on the other hand, continued to drink and take, I'm going to say this wrong, oh my God, I know I'm saying it. Amphetamines? I don't know. Well, she's took some kind of drug. I'm not no doctor here. MDMA, magic mushrooms, and other drugs in front of me. It was not uncommon for her to have 2 bottles of wine in a space of over an hour. Damn. She never supported me in my attempts to be strong and to avoid alcohol and drugs. After this, for the most part of our relationship, in which occasional lapses, I would use marijuana and drink wine. Whereas Miss Heard took ecstasy, cocaine, MDMA, and a lot of magic mushrooms, and would use a type of antihistamine, however you say it, similar to speed almost daily. At times, we took drugs together.
Amphetamine.
What is it?
Is it amphetamine?
That's it. That's it. I'm gonna make you say because I can't.
Amphetamine. That's fine.
Look at this. He says a lot of magic mushrooms. We would use the type of similar to speed almost daily. At times, we took drugs together: MDMA, mushrooms, cocaine. However, these are not common occurrences. Whereas Miss Heard drug taking was extensive and consistent. I would consider her to have an addiction to both cocaine and amphetamines, whatever. Keely, how you say it again?
Amphetamines.
Yeah, that's it. Amphetamines. That's it. I try not to drink alcohol for periods of our relationship, but despite that, Miss Heard has often encouraged me to do so. By way of example, many times she placed a whiskey shot in front of me before bed, asking me to drink it. She also wanted me to procure drugs for her. Despite her own, can you believe this shit? Oh my God. Despite her own drinking and drug taking habits, the fact that she would infinitely more than I did during our relationship. Miss Heard often bombarded me with requests to stop drinking, and endless complaints suggested I drank too much. In fact, Miss Heard would often seek to accuse me of drug taking or drinking when I was in a low mood or when she wasn't happy with me. She often complained to others that I was a drunk, despite the fact that those times I may not have even been drinking. I had explained this to Miss Heard during the relationship, but she did not stop. I now understand that often this was yet another way of her belittling me. So she took it together with him. She took drugs and alcohol and encouraged him to do so when he was trying to stop doing it.
Now, you know why? Because when he had the shackles around his feet of his addictions, he was weak. And she probably felt like he needed her. And when he was getting better, she was scared. Because that's what narcissists are like. When they think that you don't need them, they lash out. They get jealous.
It's unbelievable, man. How much shit she took. I don't know why he didn't try to drive that into her. Say, no, she's the monster. She's the one who attacked me. She's the one who took drugs and alcohol and does it on a consistent basis. His team should have drove this into, the judge's head over and over and over and over again. Come on. Okay, I'm glad your son is home. I hope he's okay. Sorry about that. Wow, what a bleep she is, says Isamela. Yeah, she is. She is, man. Yeah, it isn't fun, Cherry. You're right. It isn't fun. It's very hard to do, but sometimes you have to push. Kay says hi to Keely and Gary. Hi, Kay. Hi, Cherry. So I just want to. Hello. 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 This is your boy's Gary, mother. I don't play the guitar as well as Gary. Hey, Mom. I told you not to come on my live stream, Mom. What's wrong with you, Mom? You're going to embarrass me in front of Keely. What's wrong with you, Mom? I'm sorry.
That's
Goodbye.
right.
Goodbye, then. I have
boy
to
over
go.
here. This is Rob. I broke my leg, but I'm all right. Now it's going to be really difficult for me to get on an airplane, go back to Florida, because there's a metal plate there. Now I'm like your RoboCop.
I don't mean to joke about that, man.
Oh, no, it's funny. Dude, it's funny. I'm not taking it. It's funny, man. It's great. I think it's funny. By the way, Gary, Sean B says hi to you.
Hmm?
Sean B says hello, Gary.
Hey, what's up? You know,
Yeah, see? I'm to say hi to. There's Gary. There's
I'm still
Keely.
here. Still here. And Rob,
Yes,
like
that,
Keely was saying earlier, man, don't ever think that you don't help anybody. Because, like she said, you helped her out. You helped me out. You know, remember what you told me when Keely and I first started talking and whatnot, and you said make a move, and look where I'm at now.
that is true. Listen, you know what's funny? Because the other night I was talking to Donald Dolan, and I said, Donald,
Yeah.
I said, don't you find it amazing that where Gary was and where he is now? He said, dude, I am so proud of him. He said, I'm so happy for him and I'm so happy for them. And I really hope everything works out. So just let you know, me and Donald were talking the other night because he called me and I thought it was
That's
nice
so
of him to give
nice.
me a phone call. Yeah, he said, I wanted to call you. And, you know, I know I'm busy, but, you know, I wanted to check on you and I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. I said, dude, you went through hell, you know, because he did. He had a lot of surgery and stuff. So Cherry
Yeah,
says,
you did.
hashtag Gary is still there. Hey, daddy.
Hey, mama.
Oh man, so funny.
Keely understands. She gets it.
Look, you got everybody laughing, man, with the RoboCop. You got everybody laughing, man. So funny. All right, take care, Jackie. She says, for real, this time I gotta go. I have a small
Baby
window
boy
of
here,
time
too.
before the 6th. Well, I hope your toddler gets better. I hope he feels better. For the K and to Jackie, I hope they get better. So Lisa says, Keely, for a northern lass, you are chilled.
Yeah, I am 95% of the time.
By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Keely, she's 80 people away from 1,000. That's it, just 80. So if any of
Well,
you
I'm
have not
71
subscribed,
people away from 1,000 now.
what happened?
I said I'm 71 away from 1,000 now.
Oh,
We got more to
excuse
go.
me, excuse me. Where am I? Well, like my wife calls me a space cadet because sometimes I'm spacey, so I'm just in outer space. So yeah, you know, I just got to put a helmet on. And, you know, next time I'll wear my Amber Turd shirt. I'll wear that for you guys. So I'm 90% of the time out in space. So that's so you know she's like, hey, you're a space cadet. So here you go, perfect. You know, out in space. So just to make you guys laugh. Anyway. So Johnny Depp now goes into specific incidents that the defendants relied on. First incident, abuse in late 2012, early 2013. I don't know nothing about this, so this is going to be news to me. By the way, someone asked for your link. I think Jessica did.
Thank you. I'll put it in the chat.
She wanted to know what it was. No, the stream is not over, John. I'm going to stream for another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to end it. So Johnny says he understands that his defendants allege that Miss Heard and I were in LA when I first met her. They state that until that point in our relationship, I had been sober, but that allegedly it was apparent to Miss Heard that I had started drinking and using drugs again. They state that during a conversation about my tattoo, Miss Heard laughed at something I had said as she thought that I had made a joke. They allege that I responded by repeatedly slapping Miss Heard across the face and that the third hit knocked Miss Heard to the floor. Oh, bullshit. And I think this was the incident he's describing is that he had a Winona Ryder tattoo, like Winona Forever, and then he changed it to Wino Forever. And at Amber, the story supposedly is that she made fun of his tattoo and then he slapped her across the face. I do not recall having any conversation about the tattoo around this time, and I did not slap Miss Herdenner at any point in time. Neither did I hit her or comment or commit any violent act against her. It is simply false, which has been made up by Miss Heard. It is further alleged that after hitting her, I cried, apologized, and tried to explain my behavior, saying that I snapped sometimes into something I call the monster. I promised that I would not do that again. This allegation is so untrue, and no part of this alleged event took place. As I explained above, I've never hit Miss Heard or any other woman in my life. I do not recall apologizing and calling myself a monster on a particular occasion, but I know that Miss Heard sometimes referred to me as a monster. And as we continue continued in onto our relationship, she started making me believe that I was one. This was, however, never a reference to any violence. That happened. So I just want to let you know. That's interesting. That's one of the incidents. Oh, you got the cat there.
Yeah. Gary loves stroking pussies.
uh,
I love making them purr.
oh my god.
You weren't ready for that, were you?
No.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Yes,
It's the
Larry.
only
Gary.
pussy that ever
Larry.
come between me and Katie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gary is still there. I didn't understand. Keely, that's good, says Lara B. Beautiful kitty, says LC. Carrie says, oh, Keely, we all know what you mean by early night now. Yes. Yes, we do. Cherry says, hey, that's my line, Kiwi. Should be. Gary is playing with a pussy cat. Kiwi. Oh, I have Kiwi, koala, K-line. I don't know.
You just called me Kayla for the longest.
Oh, look at this. Sava says, looks like Kitty has Gary whipped.
It does. He looks at him and he makes him feed him and everything.
It's so funny. Oh God, you guys are so funny. It's funny how Vanessa never said anything about the money. Yeah, that's true. You ever heard is the one that snaps and get out of control? That's true. I agree with you, LC. I agree. It's so funny. Oh my God, look what everybody's putting in. Kerry says, Keely, your cheeks suddenly have a lovely pink color in them.
I don't know why.
What was that?
I don't know why.
She doesn't know why. Oh my God. Isabella says, you all are sick, LOL, and I love it. Oh my God, Kitty, show us the kitty. I don't the other, is the cat there?
Yeah. 1 second.
Come here, Baba. Come here, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know if I could repeat what Lisa said.
You'll
You'll have to read it. Gary, look what Lisa put. Oh my God.
Well, it likes me better.
Yeah.
Cherry.
They're more
Oh my
comfy.
God. Oh my God. This is so funny. Oh my God. Lisa says, it's okay, Gary. We know your heart. Oh my God. You guys are so funny.
Give me 5.
Saba says, well, look at them. So comfy. They're snuggling away. Gary, you're so soft and cute. Kitty. Yes, human. Don't stop rubbing me. This stream has gone to cats. I don't know what to say. Jess says, Gary playing with his, you know what, on camera is going to get us all banned. I can't. Oh my God.
You do? I've heard it when I went on the phone.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, I do, Larry B. I do miss Miss Bananas. You're right. Oh,
Trapped.
Oh my God.
You behave.
Rub the behave. Oh my God. This is good. I got a hand. Everybody laughing. I'm glad everybody's laughing and crying. It's good to see. This stream always goes somewhere else. Every time I try to be serious, I can't do it. It doesn't happen.
You're welcome.
Oh man. So this is the last thing I'll probably talk about. March 8th, 2013. This is from Johnny, number 33. He says, I understand that defendants also alleged that on March 8th, Miss Heard and I were in her home in LA. They state that I was getting drunk and high and on drugs and was angry Miss Heard had hung up a painting given to her by what I missed? What I missed? But whose comment?
Shut up! Dirty cow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Wow.
Go on.
Oh.
What are you reading?
Oh my god, that was so funny. That was really funny. Seven says, "Oh my god." What do we need?
Sorry. Lisa says, "All we need is Tammy's laugh."
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, I miss Tammy. I really do miss her. Seven says, "Oh my god, this just reminded me of this. I have to share. We'll take a bit to type out, but holy hell, it's funny. Give me a few. Follow for the name. Okay, all right. I'll try to catch the next one. Oh my god, you guys are funny. Okay, I'm gonna read what Savas says. Maybe I'll save this for next time about the painting. We'll save for next time. Savas says, so I met this guy at a crappy tire. Okay. He asked me out and we swapped phone numbers. First couple days chatting was okay. But then he asked me to send a picture. We all know what that means. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Sour says this channel is why I love the internet. I love this stream. Oh my god, I love this so much. I'm glad you do. That's great. I've never laughed so much. I need a wee. Okay, Saba, I'm just waiting for you. Just waiting for your next comment. So I'll leave this one up until Saba gets her next comment.
Gary just fed the pussy.
What'd he do?
He fed the pussy.
Gary, are you chasing pussy? Is that what you're doing?
No, he fed the pussy.
Oh, he fed.
Yeah, sausage rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh
no. That's what we need in Mrs. Doubtfire. We need a hello. Right after that comment.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god. Sapa continues, is annoyed. I quickly snapped a picture of my dog sleeping on the couch and I sent it. His reply was, what in the hell is wrong with you? I'm not sure what he meant because it's a sleeping dog at night. I don't know either. Are you sure cam off is a good idea, Keely? With all the pussy comments, our minds will wander.
Yeah, I need a pack after all that. Pussy talk.
I am not a fan.
Don't read it. Oh my god. My dog was sprawled out across the couch on his back. My dog is a large breed and a big boy. Oh boy. So she took. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at Cherry Roll. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had sent him a good, oh god, did pick up my dog. Whatever he was dreaming of, he had a bit of a woody tip poking out. So yeah, I don't think he's interested.
Oh,
The little rocket, red rocket, lipstick.
Oh my god!
Ew.
Look what sour put.
yeah.
Oh my god!
Joke. It's not.
Oh my god! Oh, I got people laughing at Saba now. Oh, this has been a great stream. This is a great way to end the stream. I swear to God, that's just a great way to end the stream. It's so funny. I hope you enjoyed it. It's interesting what Johnny has to say. It's pretty sad what he has to say. I've read over almost 40 things about what he said, and we'll go into it next live stream even more. It's pretty sad that I think the most shocking comment I got was that she lied to him. Well, I shouldn't be shocked about her lying, but that she said she loved his work and she loved his movies, and yet she never saw anything. Like, I think that's just, wow, so wrong on so many levels. And that she did drugs and all this stuff in front of him and with him, and then she blamed it all like, oh, it was all his fault. He's a monster. Like, bullshit, man. Who chops off your finger? He's the monster. He's missing a finger? Come on now. I'm serious. Anyway, I'm going to let Keely and Gary say whatever the hell they want. So go ahead. I will, Cherry. Trust me. So I'm going to say whatever you guys want.
All I want to say is, like Rob was saying, I'm nearly at 1,000. So if you're not subscribed, please come and subscribe. I can't wait to get the Johnny Depp. So really? I cover this, the Johnny Depp subject. And I've been card readings as well. I was having a steak.
So what is
So,
how many subs do you have now?
I have 929.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm going to read some comments now. I think we'll read some comments and then we'll head on out. So if you have subscribed to Keely, Gary, I hope you feel better. Kay, I hope you're okay. Thanks for the super chats from LC. I appreciate it. And everybody and for members, I appreciate it. Sorry, I haven't done any member streams. I will. And Sean says, it really sucks that Johnny lost his Pirates role, but I hope that he wins in Virginia. Saba says, I'm not even embarrassed, but maybe I'll check the picture I took before I send it off next year. Maybe you should. Sour says, thank you all, Rob and Keely and Gary and everyone else, for much laughter I did not expect today. We got crazy in the stream, especially with Gary and Keely. Forget about it. When they're on, it gets really insane.
And we're just
Carrie
really
says,
chill
Gary,
about people.
yeah, it's true. Kerry says Gary is so proud of himself and all the comments about his pussy stroke.
Doing it now.
Gary is about to go missing.
Doing it now.
Oh, I know why you put one, because of what I asked earlier. Yeah, there's another person. Keely says, check out my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button. There you go. That's her channel. So please check it out. Let her know, go over there, check out her channel. She's got a great channel, tarot readings, stuff like that. Really good. So please make sure you check it out. And she's got a great community. Lily says, you could play. She was trying to be cute and get his attention and not look like a psychopath fan, but she's just a psychopath person. That's true. Yeah, it's true. By the way, this is Planet Q. She has a Twitch, so she wants you to come and check her out. And she talks a lot of shit, she says. So make sure you check her out. She's usually up on Twitch. Oh, you're welcome for the great stream, Liz. Thank you for being here. Oh, don't worry about the typo, Sean. Please, don't worry about it. Brilliant live, so funny. At least we can laugh. Thank you all. Thank you for all coming. Kay says, Rob Keeling, Gary, thanks for a great laugh. Much love to you all. Well, we love you. We love you.
Love you too.
Yeah. What does Tracy says? Dan Wooten, in an article about J.K. Rowling, shot his mouth off saying that he and Amber consistently went after her to fire Johnny. That Amber consistently went after to fire Johnny. I didn't know that. This destroys their last defense. They said he destroyed his own career. Tracy, if you have that article, could you send it to me? I would love to read that article. I never seen that.
Hey.
Yeah, and there was a thing about him when he said I'm just after the money a while, like years ago.
I didn't know that. Kerry says, just check out Call Me Hen. Yes, of course. Jessica says, we need a laugh. Thanks, Rob Keeley and Gary. Take care, everyone. Rob Keeley, Gary, love to you all. Megan sends a super sticker, and I can never see the friggin' thing. So let's see what she sent.
Oh,
Let me go to YouTube.
Sticker.
I got to go to YouTube.
Lemon and a pear having a high five.
That's so cute.
Ah, nice. Let me
Thank
check
you,
it out.
Megan.
Let me see if I could, if my chat comes up here. Let me see if
That's
Megan's
so nice.
super chat comes up. Oh, there it is. It's cute. It's cute. That's cute, man. So I'm gonna high five Keely and Gary. I would have to turn this way. Okay, so I'm gonna high five them because we're supposed to act this out. So I'll be there.
I'm going.
Hey, hey, Gary, you're
Oh,
Gary, you're
you went the
slapping
wrong
her in the
way.
face, Gary. You do. You're supposed to be this way. Poor Gary, poor Keely. I feel bad. No wonder why she yelled at you, man.
I'm
No wonder why.
sorry.
Gary chases Keely down the street. She trips, she falls, and then he slaps her in the face. What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I know, I'm horrible.
Oh, man.
I don't know why.
All right, everyone, I'm going to get going. I love you all. Make sure to check out Keely. Gary and Keely, I have to admit, I'm so happy. I'm going to say this live before I go. I am so, so happy that you two got together. I think it is awesome. It's adorable. And from where you were, Gary, to where you are now, back in November, and we talked, and then to hear is absolutely incredible to me. You changed your whole life. I mean, your whole life has done a 180, not a 360, because then you'll be right back to the same point. So you've done a 180. And me and Donald, I'll tell you right now, from me and Donald Dolan, we couldn't be more proud of you. And, you know, you just, we're really proud of you, where you were and where you've come from. And just wanted to let you know. And thank you, Megan, by the way. If you guys want to see, Keely, want to say anything before we go, and it's fine. But whatever you want.
No, I think I said everything. And just thank you all for supporting Bob and giving him all these well wishes to get well soon. And thank you guys for wishing me well as well. And we love you all every day.
I'll end it on this comment from Liz, which says, I love you all. We love you all. Listen, and by the way, if any of you, a lot of you put ones, meaning that you've all been through hell, you've all been abused. Here's an idea. If you're on Twitter together, if you're on my Discord, talk to each other. Send yourself a direct message. Join my Discord. You could all talk to each other. Join the Twitter. Find each other's account. Talk to each other. I'm sure we could. If you want to write to me, Keely or Gary, we're here for you. Feel free. You know, we're here to talk to all of you on Twitter, on the direct message. So feel free. What happened? Did I see Fanta's stream when she got you? No, I didn't see the stream. I only saw the video. I saw the video. I didn't see the stream, but I saw the video. I saw the video. Megan says, get well soon, Rob. We love you so much. I love you all. Anyway, everyone, be well, be safe, and I will see you next time. Keely, Gary, be well. Gary, feel better. I love you.
Love you
Take
all.
care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys.